Hello, everybody. We are on the free to play. It is that time finally to pull some sacreds. As you can see, I'm at four sacred shards. Clan boss was not generous to me today. I'm still quite several days away from my monthly sacred shard, and then we're kind of hard locked on missions at the moment. The only other place that we would be able to get a shard would be from campaign. And on Nightmare, like I said in a previous video, chose not to try and pursue this sacred shard. Um, it just wasn't what I wanted to do right now. However, once I get Geomancer up and running, it is very possible that I could get Geomancer in there and use his passive to kind of slowly whittle down some of those waves. So that's a possibility for the future. But for right now, very excited to pull some sacreds. So we're kind of hoping for. We've got some really. I mean, we've just had some great pulls. Obviously, no legendaries. Um, I would say that I'm probably hoping for a legendary here. Um, in past videos, I've been like, I want epics, I want um, really good epics, that type of thing. We've got a lot of really good epics right now, so to be able to try and pull some other really solid, like to get a really good legendary would be really cool. Um, so the chances right now, we've got a 12% chance at a legendary. Those are the best odds that we've seen outside of other events like the crystals events and everything like that. So, and then after we're done pulling those shards, we're gonna go through and do the deck of fate stuff. As far as where my champions are at, so Geomancer is getting closer, Venomage is getting closer, but obviously Geomancer I talked about in the previous video will be the very next one to get 6-starred. Um, it's going a little slow moving right now. That's just me kind of. I had plans last night, and then I've been doing stuff this morning with family and getting chores done as well. So haven't done as much playing, but pretty much from now and through reset till the end of the night, I will be grinding up Geomancer, and then I hope for him to be ready to go at the hopefully at least 6-star by the next video. Um, Another interesting thing that I just heard about this, I just watched a video on it. The primal shards are going to be dropping to 2x. I'm hoping that it's going to be 2x for epics, legendaries, and then it's a 1% for mythical. I'm hoping that's what they do with the primals. I know for sure they're going to be doing the 2x to get a mythical champion. So, um, would I love a mythical champion? Absolutely. I don't know that I'm as excited for them now as I was before, but just because I have such a deeper roster now. So, and I haven't looked at it because they seem so far away. I haven't really dug into the mythical champions, but should we pull one, I'll take a look at that. And so they're gonna have a 2x tomorrow for Cyber Monday. We'll go ahead and pull my one primal shard during that. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into the shard pulling. Make sure mic's on. Okay, yep, everything looks to be working. Here we go. Epic. Vildrax. I think Vildrax is kind of weak. Um, some interesting aspects to the kit, but I do think it could be better for sure. Interesting. Kinagashi. Um, turn meter, double hitter, turn meter control. Um, one random ally attack, and then turn meter fill. Reviver revives one ally with 50% and turn meter, and then upgrade gives them increased defense. Interesting enough champion. Could be good for faction wars. Probably not going to be food. Um, as I'm starting to kind of get a deeper roster, I could kind of start saving champions. Before I was like, oh, I'm going to feed these bad epics or whatever, or less than stellar epics. And now it's kind of the point where I can be like, all right, I can hold on to some of these epics now because I'm able to generate food so much more quickly. 2 more to go. Here we go. Yeah, not a fan of Terror Beast, that's for sure. Not really going to go into the kit too much. Another epic. Pharsalis Gravedirt. Not familiar with this guy at all. Weak version of Strengthen with a shield. And it's 30% of their max HP, so not a great shield. Immune to Fear and True Fear is interesting, but whenever an ally drops below 50% from an enemy attack. I mean, there's some interesting aspects of the kit, but not, I think, somebody that I'm, definitely not an epic that I'm super excited about. I'll say that. So, honestly, that's kind of the weakest pull out of the bunch. You would think the Sacreds, you'd be a little bit better performing, but it is what it is. Let me get these red marks out of the way here. Terror Beast might be useful for... Wait, is Terror Beast... He's not part of a fusion, right? No, so we still don't have any of the fusion champions. I didn't realize we got 2 of these that were part of this fusion. So excited about that for sure. So not really any development towards the fusions or anything like that, but yeah, very, very underwhelmed with the Kitagashi has some viability, especially when that's my probably weakest faction right now. I don't really have anybody in that faction, so to have somebody that can potentially go in there and do some heavy lifting. All right, let's get into the deck of fates. Oh, let's go! Mythical Divine Shield right out the gate. Excited about that. There we go. 2 mythical pieces right there. Divine Speed set. Mythical. 6 stars each. We don't know what the sub rolls on them are, but we're going to go take a look at that here in a second. Now I'm just going to go random. I always go for the 4 corners. Hey, I'll take a rare... Hey, Epic Book. All right. Getting pretty good resources here. Legendary. I was hoping to kind of keep the chain going. Ooh, Mythical Tome. Let's go. I mean, I don't know how excited I am about that, really. That's going to sit on my account for quite some time, but, you know, it is decent. I don't know what these are going to roll. Are those boots? I didn't think they had boots offered in this event. Oh, these were boots, too. I didn't even realize I had Killstroke boots right here. I just saw that they were green. I'm going for the... trying to get the chest. There's some gauntlets. I really thought that it was just, like, the top 3 items. I didn't think they were going to do boots and gloves and anything like that. There we go. Mythical Killstroke Helmet. Let's hope we got some crit rate and crit damage on that, right? That could be a replacement for some items. Some ore. Another haste glyph. I'm not going to be upset about that. Oh, man, I really want to find a purple. Where do you guys think it's hiding? Huh? It's right here. Let's go! 1,000 energy. All right. I mean, there's better... definitely better options in there, but I'm not going to complain about 1,000 energy. The fact that I hit that alone is really, really good, right? That's, I mean, not very many people are able to hit that. Yeah, I could have swore. I must have misread it. I thought it was just helm, shield, and weapons. So, obviously, I misread that. We have one more pull here, and that's going to Close out legendary tome. Let's go. All right. So, I mean, I'm not going to complain about that 1,000 energy because I did hit the 3. That's the odds of that are very, very low. So, lots of resources that we have now on the account. Let's take a look at the gear. Just new. And we're going to look at the specific sets that we've been pulling here. So we've got a little bit of crit rate, but we've already got a roll on accuracy. There is resistance on here too. This will be, especially with a speed set, this could be a really good weapon for a debuffer. We've got crit damage and HP percent. A little bit of a weak item. What do we got? Yeah! Let's go! And it got a crit rate roll already. This is a good piece. Very good piece. All right, for the next one, please don't be flat stats. We are flat stats. Despite the fact that we're crit damage and crit rate, they get a hard sell. Speed! Let's go! Oh, man. Divine speed boots with speed and a little bit of crit rate and accuracy. Good piece. Very, very good piece. Is that the only 6-star boots I have on the account? No, I have one other 6-star boots on the account, and those are being worn by Coffin Smasher. So really, really good piece to have drop there. The just new isn't gonna show back up, is it? Because I already clicked them. All right, that's fine. We know the other set is the Killstroke set. These are the two biggest items that we are excited about here. We want one that has. So the reason I'm saying it is this one doesn't have any crit rate or crit damage on it. We want these to have crit rate or crit damage. What do we got? What? And defense percent. Yes. That is huge. We don't know how it's gonna roll, of course, and let's just do. We know this is gonna get rolled up. We're taking it to 12. Perfect. Very, very happy about it. Very, very happy about that spread. We got some crit damage, got some crit rate, and some defense percent. Very, very happy. For this one, a little bit of speed, resistance, defense percent, crit damage, which isn't, I'm not going to be upset at that. What are these gloves? HP gloves, that's a hard sell. And flat stat defense boots, that's a hard sell. But this helm right here changes things drastically, especially when paired with this shield that's currently being wasted on a level 40 rare. This could definitely be used to upgrade some champions. Now we have the gear removal cost for the next 3 days, so I will be working on some of my champions probably tonight and changing gear around to get more value out of them, get some more crit damage. Now, if we look at the total amount of Killstroke gear that we have, if we just do equipped, I still only have, I have enough for 2 sets across 2 champions. I don't have enough to put 2 sets on the same champion because it's all helmet and shield. I didn't pull any of the Killstroke weapons that could have been in there, and then the other pieces that I pulled rolled very poorly, of course, as we saw. Just look at the deck of fate. So, okay, I see. The mythical ones are only going to be those 3, but all of these are, you get a chance at all 6 pieces here, but these are only going to be the top 3, meaning, so there is a Killstroke weapon in there to be had, but since the other Killstroke gear underperformed, so there's 2 Killstroke weapons in there to be had. So maybe I can grind out. We only have 12 hours. I'm not going to be able to grind out another 500 points. I don't have anything else to summon, any more shards to pull, so we won't be doing any of that. But I'm not going to complain about basically free 6-star pieces of gear. So, yeah, very, very happy about that. We just got to work out, take a look at my champions and try and figure out a way to take advantage of some of that great gear and see where we can profit. So, um, to be honest, it most likely is going to end up on Sun Wukong in some fashion because it'll give him more crit rate and crit damage. Um, with the crit rate, I know that the helmet only rolled a little bit of crit rate, but it is still 11% crit rate. And I know we have some other really high crit rate gear out there that we could move around and maybe change these to some crit damage gauntlets as well. So if we look at what do I have on the account as far as crit damage, primary stat, and do any of them have... There's some crit rate right there. So we might be able to finagle and move some gear around because we're only losing, this is only 40% crit rate. So we could probably find a way to make up some crit rate in other areas. I don't know what those areas would be, but might be boots. Because we do have some, oh, you know, we did get some speed boots, right? What were those speed boots? And they have crit rate on them. You know, let's see. I wonder, let's see what these roll. We're definitely going to, no matter what, these are going to get 16, but... And you get that crit rate there. Flat defense, I'd prefer that on the accuracy, but, you know, it is what it is. But I'm happy, very, 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 very happy to get that, that extra crit rate there. So, might be able to get some value out of that. We will see. I'll have to do some planning and some toying around with characters, but yeah, happy about that. So I'm gonna hop off here now and go record a shard opening video on the main account, which will be in a separate video because I do want to kind of differentiate the main account from this one. So I'm gonna go record that now. Underwhelming results from the summonings, but I still can't be mad with the overall outlook of it. I mean, we have Geomancer. That's such a game changer. Truly, truly is. We're about to see him get to work. Give me a couple days, finish leveling up. I now have 1,500 energy to level up Geomancer, so he will be leveled up. We don't have anything holding us back. So I'm gonna put in some work there. Maybe I can use that energy and speed it up a bit, and that way we could probably try and see then if we... I know I only have a few hours left to do it, but I could potentially do Nightmare since I have some energy to spare. And if I can use that energy to finish Hallowed Halls, and then, I mean, Paragon Cheese plus Geomancer, I mean, that's a reasonable thing that I could do within the next couple minutes, or, you know, next couple hours, rather. So I got some work to do. I'm going to go open shards, and we'll figure that out. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. The numbers are looking good. Oh, I'm not going to do a... I might do a question block. I don't have that many... Nobody submitted that many questions for question block this time around. So, and I really want to get to work on these champions. So I might dig through my comments and see if I can find a couple, you know, short questions or something along those lines. I just didn't feel like I had any this week. And to be honest, with the holidays and everything, Sunday kind of snuck up on me, and I'm not all that prepared as I have been on the past, where I'll read your comments throughout the week, and then like mentally think about, okay, well, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about this. So I haven't really done that just because of the holidays. But yeah, we're gonna call it a video there. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.